Wilson Morales from Black Film TV. Hello, folks. How's it going?
Good, how are you?
How are you?
You know, watching this movie, we can't talk so much about it because we don't want to spoil it. But how much fun was it when you got the script, Julianne, and said, "Okay, I got to play this part."
Oh my God, I loved it. I loved it. It was so amazing. And the script is so so well written and so surprising and really fun and entertaining and engaging. And I said yes right away and talked to the writers. I said, let's do this. I'll attach myself and we'll go get this set up. And I think that the quality of the writing was so wonderful that we really did attract so many talented people. So we have this amazing cast and this great director, and I couldn't be prouder of it.
Sebastian, obviously, you're seen in a lot of projects, whether it be a film or television. What goes into saying yes to taking on this role?
I think it's just a couple of things. Obviously, if it's always the script, and kind of like Julianne said, this thing was so surprising and kind of came out of left field in many ways, story wise, and there was something refreshing about that in terms of reading it. And then obviously the chance of getting to work with her, and I had a great conversation with Ben Karen, and he seemed to have a real point of view of the story. So there's, the director plays a huge piece of it as well. But it was always a really, really great script.
You don't appear for a good minute, Julianne. At first I said, are they using Julianne to get us to see this movie? Because I'm like, some time has gone by and she hasn't appeared yet. I was like, I was like, what's going on here? Is she the EP and just appears at the end? But hey, that's a credit to the script, without giving so much away as to what's going on with the certain characters. I think when you're watching a con game, the two words I think about is trust and patience. Because in order to run any con, you have to have patience in order to pull it off. How much of a fan are you of the con genre? Because we haven't had that many of those seen in recent years.
I think I like anything that's surprising. I also enjoy people talking to each other, people pursuing their agendas, their personal agendas with each other through another human being in conversation. Like, I'm not a big fan of car chases and that kind of stuff. I really like to see people talking, and I like to see emotional relationships. And the thing about these kind of movies is that you are watching all the drama be created through these relationships. So that's what I think is most compelling about them.
Actors can never stop learning. Obviously, you guys have done numerous projects throughout the years. This is Benjamin's, first big film. Is there anything you picked up from him, even though he's done TV work for so many years, that you can take on to your next project? Are you guys still learning this game? Sebastian?
Yeah.
I think it's definitely always a learning lesson, and everybody can contribute something new, and that's part of the fun of sometimes kind of staying open to other processes, not just kind of walking in there with one thing and trying to drive it through everybody. Everyone's showing up that day with a whole new piece of the scene that you haven't figured out all on your own. I think Ben, he was really patient and caring, and I think he was very sensitive to us and what we needed, and kind of communicating it in the right way, and ensuring trust, and that part of it. He's really good at communicating what he feels it's needed or what he wants.
And he's so collaborative and also joyful about what he's doing. It's just, if someone comes to work every day and wants to work with you and loves what they're doing, it's just a lesson in how infectious that can be, how kind of atmosphere you can create that makes everybody want to participate in that way and feel that valued. He was really, really wonderful that way.
Before I let you go, Julianne, with so many films that you've done over the years, what tickles your fancy now in terms of when people give you a script, or what is it that you're looking forward to these days?
Really, probably the same thing I'm always looking for. I'm looking for kind of a compelling story about, I always want my character to have something going on with them that's interesting. I want them to be at the center of their own narrative. If a character exists just to facilitate another character's narrative, then that's not very interesting to me. But in this one, what's so wonderful is that you have these 5 distinct characters that are all kind of pursuing their own agenda. So I'm always looking for that, like these people at the center of their own story.
I was intrigued watching this, trying to see where it's going to go. It went where I didn't expect it. So congratulations. You got me going.
Awesome.
Wherever you guys are at, stay safe.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks so much.